Now, I have three kids, but on my weekend, I have where we immerse ourselves with family and friends. We also go to the library. We also spend time just hearing from each other, like what's going on in school. And that's how I learned that one of my sons was experiencing some racism from the teachers. We also have Bible study time. And then sometimes we do like Bible quizzes and things like that. Just that's more fun and just they're just more invested when we do it that way. We also just make some videos and we do some things that give them the opportunity to perform, like crack jokes or we have instruments in here in the house. But when they're on their dad's weekend, they spend all their time on the phone, and that's why I don't feel bad when I take their phone from them throughout the week, and they only get it on the weekend. So when it's on my weekend, they'll get it the entire time. Even though sometimes I'm just like, you can't take it to church, and no, you can't take it when we go to someone's house. You have to have at least blocks of time where you are actually engaging, just so that you understand, like, socializing is important. And I need you to learn how to do that. Introducing yourself, hearing from other people, being a part of a conversation, and listening for keys and clues, listening for the birthday so that you can follow up next year and say, happy birthday. Just common social things like that, which for some reason, they just check out of doing. And I understand they spend time with their father, who has a different personality, to where there's some things that looks as though he learns. He knows how to say sorry. He knows how to say thank you. And I think that there's a lot of social cues to where people that do have his personality can mimic those things. They can learn just by being immersed in around other people. He does not like to go into large groups. I do know that he likes to go into certain groups that he can control, and they have to have a certain kind of attribute, which is why he and I didn't work out. I definitely collaborated in the beginning, submitted in the beginning, but I was really made fun of having a degree, made fun of because I wrote books, so made fun of because I wanted to read the scripture and things like that, and put God first and not him first anymore. And so, relieving him from that throne at my heart, I just know that because my kids had that experience with him every week and every other week, then me teaching them certain things like, hey, learn the ability to hear someone else's feelings or to be observed their feelings, whether they say it or not. So let's just say someone is on the swing, you want to swing, and they actually leave it for you. So say thank you in that instance, and then also spend some time on the swing, be appreciative that they gave it up for you, but then also understand that doesn't mean that they don't want it, but they were allowing you to make use of it. So have the capability to develop other people's just observe other people's facial expressions, be able to pick up what someone may be experiencing, feeling, just emotions of yourself and other people. Things like this, like me trying to have conversations about it and trying to go deeper with my children, can now, I believe, force them to push away what he may want them to not feel or experience. They do tell me that they stay upstairs in the townhome. They don't actually get to do a lot of mixing with him. They're on their phone, so they don't really care. They're younger. They're not yet teenagers. But when they come over to me, I understand that it's a change because you have responsibilities over here. You have to sweep the floor. You have to throw out the trash. You have to clean up after yourself. And also, when I go out, whenever you see an adult, I do like them to say good morning. They do not have to give them a hug. They do not have to do anything else or accept anything else from anyone. But just having cordiality, having manners, and knowing the appropriate times to utilize those is should just be something that is already like surpassed. It's just that because they have exposure and they're equally immersed in someone else's home as well, that doesn't say or utilize or even believe this at all. There's just some steps of the developmental system that I feel as though we have to stay longer because it's not already modeled over there. So there's some things that I do, which is just being friendly, going up to people. I don't even have to know people, just to say hi or just to give a compliment or just to be of help. And so that's I know that's drastically different, but for those out there that do have children that are going back and forth in different households, I do understand, and I would love to know you guys's like those who are further, what you are trying to, what are you using, what helps you to help your children to understand, hey, let's tap in, this is this house, and so in this house this is how we behave.